All right, guys, we're back in the building, back with some more boxing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and all that good stuff. Now, guys, some of you know I'm out here in Colorado Springs. I flew out here yesterday, got here late last night, so I am a little bit tired. The elevations got me kind of off, so hopefully as the day progresses, I'll get a little better. I'm out here on personal business, and I got to have my face on today. But anyway, we want to talk a little bit of boxing with you guys, and talk a little bit more about Jermell Charlo, who says that he's willing, after he beats Canelo, of course, to meet Terrence Crawford, possibly at 160. He's not sure about going back to 154, and honestly, he's just kind of back and forth with this. You can't take him at his word right now. You just got to go with the flow when it comes to Jermell Charlo. He said before that he'd come back down to 154 to hold his crown down. Now he's saying that he doesn't know if he wants to come back down to 154. He's saying that he could meet Terrence Crawford at 160, and if I was Crawford, you guys know Crawford wants to become undisputed in 3 weight classes. It doesn't really make any sense for him to fight him at 154 now, that he won't be undisputed after this fight at 154, because he's going to be stripped of the WBO. And honestly, it makes no sense to fight him at 160. If no titles are on the line, he can't be undisputed at 160. His best bet is to meet, Jermell at 168 for all the titles, if he's able to get past Canelo Alvarez. There's no saying that he will. And I think Crawford is willing to do it, and I think he has a good shot of beating both of those guys based on skill set. Now, Jermell said that, let me pull up his quote here. Matter of fact, let me read some of these quotes here. He was doing an interview with Brian Custer. So he said, "I might not necessarily go back down to 154. I might meet him at 160. So there you have it. He's probably not going to return to 154 after facing Canelo Alvarez. He also says here, he says, Terrence Crawford isn't the mega fight to make. I'm the mega fight. Once I beat Canelo and I have the throne, I'm the undisputed champion at 168. What are you going to do?" said Jermell. So honestly, I think, would he be the A side? I guess you could say that if he beats Canelo Alvarez, he may be the A side, but you're talking about a guy who's number 1 on the pound for pound list in Terrence Crawford. I guess they would be basically on the same playing field. They both would be undisputed in 2 weight classes, but he will have a win over Canelo Alvarez, which would probably make him the A side. So I guess I would have to agree with him on that, but we're just going to have to wait and see with that. But all in all, I think it's a good fight, and I think Crawford, even though he's the smaller guy, coming up to 168, I think he has a good opportunity, a good shot at defeating Jermell. If Jermell is successful in defeating Canelo Alvarez, I think that would be a hell of a fight. Another fight, guys, I didn't talk about that I'm excited about is Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson. If you guys didn't know, those 2 guys are fighting for a vacant WBC title, of course held by Devin the Dream Haney. You guys got to excuse me, I'm still tired. But Devin the Dream Haney moving up to 140 to face off against Regis Prograis, so that title becomes vacated. And Shakur Stevenson been looking for an opportunity at 135. He did have a shot at undisputed, but he opted not to take it. He didn't like the percentage split. I think he was set to make up to $8 million in the fight, which I think he should have took that fight, being that it was for undisputed, and with that Briggs legacy, the money will come. $8 million is nothing to sneeze at, but they said they thought that fight would make more money later on down the line. But You're talking about legacy here. You're talking about being the undisputed champion, and with something like that, the spoils are going to come with that. So I wish he would have took that fight, because I do think he had a great shot at defeating Devin Haney after watching Devin Haney and Lomachenko. But we're going to get that fight. I think it's Thursday. It's on a Thursday, November the 16th, guys. It's going to take place in Las Vegas. I think it's going to be an ESPN card. And you got Frank Martin. Both of these guys are pretty similar. Both are athletic. Both of the guys have, well, I would say Frank Martin probably has more power than Shakur Stevenson. I would say Shakur Stevenson is the more sharper of the two, in my opinion. I didn't like Frank Martin in his last fight. I thought, you could see some vulnerabilities there, and I think Shakur Stevenson will exploit that. I think Shakur Stevenson will probably win that fight, but I think it's going to be a very entertaining fight. Both of the guys young, hungry, and this is what we need. We need these guys fighting when they're in their, physical prime, and I'm glad this fight's going to take place. But anyway, guys, just wanted to check in, just talk about a little bit of boxing. I'm going to try to get a little bit of rest before I get some stuff done today. You guys tell me what you think about Jermell Charlo saying that he is the A side if he defeats Canelo Alvarez. How do you feel about that? And how do you feel about the Shakur Stevenson facing off against Frank Martin come November the 16th for the WBC title? Who do you have? Do you think there'll be a knockout? You guys let me know how you feel about that in the comment section. It's the CMB. Talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.